Is everything set?
Yes, yes, everything is set.
Okay.
So, shall we start?
Yes. Obviously, we can start. And thank you
Yes,
so much. Good afternoon.
yes, very good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah.
How have you been, I can say?
Yes, I'm absolutely doing fantastic. Couldn't be better. And you tell me, how about you?
Yes, I'm also doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. So, tell me, how's going your days these days?
Yes, these days my days are absolutely fantastic because I'm on vacation and it's my retrieval after 6 months with my family. So I am doing my best these days. And yes, I cannot say anything more than that because it's this kind of feeling that I cannot explain my own words. Yes, but I can surely tell you that I'm doing absolutely fantastic and I'm enjoying my each and every day.
All right, that is the great. I think you are teacher, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. That is the reason you are enjoying each and every single day, your vacation, your holiday vacation.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's the
Okay.
reason.
So,
And you tell me something
mhm.
about yourself. How have you been and how your YouTube is going on and your English speaking journey?
I have been doing great, I can say, and I'm enjoying these days because I'm at my mom house. So you know very well when we stay at our mom house, so we feel free, like there is no any kind of tension.
Yes.
I'm enjoying my days with my parents. So
Okay.
yes.
That's a
And
fantastic
what about you?
experience.
Don't you? Are you taking session every day in your parents' house or
Um, No, it's
yes,
obviously
yes.
it's not possible for me to take conversations on a daily basis because these days are not yet planned. So spontaneously we may get some new plans. So it's not possible for me to make conversation each and every day. So yes, but I try
Mm-hmm.
to make at least one conversation every day. Yes, but it's not promised, or
Oh,
I cannot assure that. Yes, obviously, I take one at least one conversation every day. It's not like that. Sometimes, maybe
mm-hmm.
some days I take 4 or 5 conversations continuously because that day is completely, it's not occupied. And on the other hand, some days are not at all possible for me to record at least one video because you can get new plans. So yes.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. It happens also with me. As you mentioned, you plan spontaneously any session. So, it also happens with me. And I got also email so many last 2, 3 days, and I gave the time also. But suddenly I have to go somewhere with my family, and sometimes someone come to my house to meet with me or my family just because of vacation. So I can say everything is not going according to us. So I don't want to also book any session. Sometimes I also forgot because I engrossed with my family, then I forget about my session.
Yes.
Sometime, not every time.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
completely relatable because I have been facing this kind of situation. So I can really
Like,
understand that.
mm-hmm. So I think we are meeting for the second time.
Yes.
I would love to know about you again for my audience. So
Yes.
please introduce yourself.
Definitely, definitely. I can tell about myself for your audience and as well as for my viewers as well. So, hello viewers, this is Nimisha Deepu talking to you from Bihar. I would like to, I like to say Bihar because that's the normal procedure, right? Usually I speak from Bihar, but I'm a teacher of SST, but in some classes I do teach English as well. And my one and only hobby is to learn English and to engage myself with English related stuffs. And for that same purpose, I do run a YouTube channel by the name of BN EduBust, where I try to upload conversational related videos and something others. Other stuffs related to English. It's all about me.
Okay, glad to know about you. Let me tell you my introduction.
Sure.
So, hello everyone, this is Suman. I'm from Delhi. I'm a teacher by profession. I teach primary student and as well as I give spoken English classes. Those are beginners. But these days I'm fully free. I just want to spend my time with my parents. That is the
Okay.
reason I quit everything for 1 month.
Mhm.
So, and if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to reading and I love to cooking as well, but not, I can say, my hobbies are also fluctuating these days. These days, I don't want to spend much time in the cooking. Just
Uh-huh.
I love to read, I love to explore things. Yeah, that's pretty much about me.
That's wonderful. And so this
Mhm.
is our, and I really want to ask you that, Suman, what would you like to talk about today?
Okay, so as we meet here without any planning, so I'm also my parents' home, and you are also. So I want to know about few hobbies. I eagerly want to know, is it only happen with me or with everyone? So my first question is that when you go your maternal house, how do you feel? Energetic or sometimes feel lethargic, monotonous? Or you don't want to do work means how do you feel
Mhm.
for your
Yes.
work.
Okay, so it's a simple question, but really would like to answer to your question as well. So, since I'm talking to you from my parents' home, I can tell you that when I reach my parents' home, I don't feel to do anything on my own because, after all, we are. So I can consider myself as a lethargic person when I am here with my parents because each and every time I expect my mom and father to do something for me because after all I'm the kid here for them. So and we can understand that when we are relocated from here and we are relocated in a very at a very far distant place for a job purpose and we have to live there, and obviously in my case it's almost we come back usually around I can say 6 months or even 1 year. So during that time I have to manage all the things on my own. Yes, obviously my husband is also there to support me, but the feeling when it comes to our parents is something different, right? There we could get that kind of mollycoddle and they would pamper us all of the time, and whatever that we need, all the things are available at our fingertip. And we don't have to suffer for that, right? We don't have to do any hard work for that. Everything is available at the fingertip, and that is a different feeling. And I can say that if suppose we are cooking a delicious food, I'm taking that instance. When we are at our working place, then there is nobody to support us. And even if we hire anybody to support us, just like a homemaid or a servant, whoever it is, we cannot expect that intense feeling which we could expect from our parents. I'm not considering these two people as the same, it's not like that. But whoever is there, that doesn't matter, the feeling is something different when it comes to our parents, right? So whatever we do, I
Mhm.
mean, if we do any mistake, then obviously there is nobody is going to scold us. Or obviously if we are getting a chance to retravel with them after such a huge gap, right? So it's another kind of feeling, and obviously I can say that I'm a lethargic person, but sometimes I think I have to support my mother with each and every household chores because I'm here only for a few days, and after that obviously I have to go back to my working place. And each and every day I feel like when I go to bed, I feel like, okay, tomorrow onwards I'm going to support my mother. I'm going to help with the, I mean, I'm going to help her with the household chores. But again, on the same page, I fall on, I fell over on the same page, just like I became the lethargic person because she is there. By the time I wake up, she is, I mean, she would make all the food items and everything ready. So the one and only job is left with me is that I have to eat it, right? And all the household chores, except that, just like sweeping, mopping, and everything, that all the things are already designed and that will be done by another person. I mean, already one person is appointed here for that job. So there is what I can do here. Only I have to, accept all their mollycoddle and their pampering, right? So it's another kind of feeling. And when I am approaching that date, I mean, the date on which I have to go back, it's another kind of feeling that anybody could understand that I would become so despondent, desperate, that by thinking the same thing that, okay, after 10 days I have to go back, after few days I have to go back. So that feeling hits my mind. So it's another kind of feeling, and I think this anybody out there, they could resonate with me, right? I also want to hear the same answer from your side. I don't know whether there is any difference or not, but I think there would not be any difference, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I can say totally resonate with your point. As you mentioned, you want to help your mom a lot, but just one side thinking in my mind, yes, I'm at my mom house. There is no one who can scold me, who can like give us pressure. So there is nothing kind of activity. So that is the reason we feel more comfortable. And if I talk about, as you mentioned, yes, tomorrow I have to do, sorry, I have to help to my mom. And again, that is the same situation. Yes, it also happens with me. And as you mentioned, when the days left 10 days or 8 days, in my mind started, yes, just 10 days left. And now I have to go. So I also started back counting now 10 days, 8 days, 7 days, because we never get these kind of peace apart from our parents. Mm, uh, no matter where we can go, but whatever peace come from our parents' house, I can say we couldn't find anywhere else.
Yes, completely true. Yes,
Mhm.
because there is
And I
nobody is
can say
going
if
to
you go
be.
anywhere,
Sorry.
mhm. Yes, yes, I'm saying if we go any occasion, still we have so many tensions. But when we come to our parents' house, so there is no any tension,
Yes,
right?
correct. Correct,
Mhm.
because there is no need to think about anything much more because there are, two persons out there who is supposed to help us and to take care of us, right? So there is no reason or there is no question arises about thinking about some unwanted, I can say so, unwanted things because we are children here and they treat us so why we should think about
Mhm.
those things very, extensively? Okay. So yeah, right now you are at your parents' house, and why are you working anywhere?
Sorry?
Are you also a teacher? Are you also working?
Yes, actually, I don't go any school. I teach at my home.
Okay.
So in the summer vacation, usually kids also go to their own nanny house.
Uh-huh.
So I can find easily time for myself.
Okay. So normally you reside at your in-laws, right? So, Suman,
Right.
could you tell me about the difference of your in-laws and your maternal house? Is there any difference when it comes to in-laws and parents' house? Because I'm completely in dark about this because I don't have any such experiences when it comes to my in-laws because there is nobody, and we relocated to Bihar. So there we only my husband and me, we both are there. So when we usually come to Kerala, we normally come to my parents' house. So I don't have any such experience. Normally we hear that that atrocities which women have been going through at their in-laws and some kind of newses like that, but I don't have any such experience. So I'm not asking about the atrocities, but there would be some minor differences. So
Yes, I can
could you
understand
tell about
what
something
you want to ask.
about?
Yeah, so first of all, I have one question. Do you have like sorry, don't you live with your parents, like paternal parents?
Are you asking about my in-laws?
Yes.
No, actually, my mother-in-law is no more. Only my father-in-law is existing, but he is located far away from us, and he is completely okay now. And as you know, we both are working there in Bihar. So when we approach, I mean, when we come to Kerala, we normally come here, and obviously we go there just for 2 or 1 days, and there is nobody to, fight with me. So I don't know about those kind of differences. I'm not only talking about the fighting situations, but there would be some differences because we all know about the facilities and that kind of pleasure when it comes to our own house, right? So I'm literally curious to know about that kind of differences.
I can understand. Okay, all right. So let me tell you what is the difference between maternal house and paternal house. So I can say there is huge difference between maternal and paternal house. Even sometime sometime my paternal parents live with us, or sometime they go far from my uh like sometimes they go far from other city, like other home. We have two home in my in-laws home, one of in Delhi and one in Kanpur. So sometimes they go here and there. But what I feel, just I am going to share with you. uh if I stay at my in-laws home, I have many responsibilities, like this is my personal responsibilities, because as I mentioned, I'm a teacher, so I have to teach there anyhow. And second thing, uh, when we stay in a paternal home, we have also so many responsibilities of the kitchen. We have to wake up early in the morning, we have to cook, and we have to do everything. But if I uh, talk about maternal house, so their mom is available, and sisters, those have sisters. So work is divided
Yes.
like three parts, four parts. So this is the difference. And when we come to our parents' home after like 6 months, 1 year, so we feel so loving, we feel so caring each other. Everything, when I come here, when I come my maternal house, so my sister make paratha sometime for me, sometime any other recipes, and I'm sitting just having on the chair. So I feel so good,
Yeah.
because when we stay in paternal home, so we have to do everything by own. Then we have to like have something or take something. So this is the different, I can say. And the second thing, when we stay in laws home, we have always pressure, work pressure,
Yeah.
like whether your personal work or home chore work. But when you stay in your maternal home, so there is, I can say, not much pressure. You have own your choice what you have to do or what you have to skip. If you
Yes.
want, you can cook. If you want to help your parents or your sister, you can. Otherwise, there is no one who force you. No, no, you have to do. And I can see, mental pressure when we stay in a
Yes.
paternal home. We have much mental pressure, but when you come to your parents, so I can't say half. Like there very few pressure just in your mind. You just feel cool.
Yes.
So these are differences, I can say. And especially if I talk about myself, I we are four siblings. So my all siblings waiting for me when we come and we go get together and we go any trip. We funny each other. So yeah, this is special moment for me because they all are waiting for me.
Yes. I can understand, and this is a common, this is a common factor that everybody knows, right? And obviously, if somebody asks that which is your favorite, whether it is your in-laws or your parents' house, then obviously most of the girls' answer would be parents' home, right?
Yes, yes,
But
exactly right. May I know what is your difference? Like as you mentioned, you live here, you live separate in your in-laws' home, and
yes.
when you move to here, how do you feel? Because I think you come alone, and still your husband live there alone.
No, we
So
both
how do you feel? Sorry?
Okay. No, we both are here when wherever and whenever
Huh?
we go. That doesn't matter. Actually, we both are together, and even at this moment, he is with me. So obviously, and this is my parents' home. And usually, when we come here, when could you please give me 1 minute? One second, please.
Okay, okay.
It was my mother's call. She's not at home right now. She went for classes. So, yes, sorry for the inconvenience.
It's okay. It happens sometime.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
So when we have our holidays, then usually we come to my parents' home because I already told you that there is nobody at my in-laws because my mother-in-law she's no more, and she passed away when my husband was just only 7 years old. So
Oh my
I I don't have such experiences what is the normal typical Sasuma mother-in-law. So I don't have any such experiences, and there is only my father-in-law located there at my in-laws home, and he is only there, and there is nobody so that I could go there and live there for many days. And one thing that you already know that we both are working there in Bihar, so obviously almost 10 or 11 months we would be there. And when we have this summer vacation, we obviously fly to this particular area. And yes, obviously we go there to there, I mean, in my that district where my in-laws are located, and normally we prefer to stay there only for 2 or maximum 3 days because there is not such kind of experiences so that we could enjoy more just like here. So yes.
God. Okay. So one thing I forgot to mention about family. You
Yeah.
know, there is a huge difference about in-laws family and parents family. If
Yes.
you have any problem, you can share with your parents and they can wait with patiently.
Yeah.
But if you have any problem in your in-laws home, suppose that you want to take a session, um, before doing any work, and you can tell your parents, or you can take your session easily. But if I talk about your in-laws home, so I am not telling you only personally my experience. I can say every girl, with every girl has same problem. Those live with your joint family, first duty is they have to do uh, in-laws work, like whatever we have duty, like cooking, to give them time to time food, then we can do whatever we want. If we
Yes,
don't do on time, so maybe they get frustrated,
yes,
right? She always doing own work. She always busy with YouTube. Like what they think about us, we don't know. But if we stay at our mom, so I can say only the mom is can understand very well. If you are not available on the time, still she has a patience. She can understand you. Yes, she is doing. My daughter is doing something,
yes.
and after that she can do. So this is the difference, I can say.
Yes, obviously that we all can understand that that's why I asked you that what are the main or minor differences that you already felt
Mm.
between your in-laws and parents' home. Obviously, I can understand that when we are at our in-laws, then we have to be very conscious about others, and because we should be there at their disposal, so that all the works would be done at a proper time, and we cannot expect anybody to understand us, and we at the same time we could not expect anybody to arrange all the things for us. And the
Mm.
feeling when it comes to our parents home is something different. Oh, there is no need to at least to bother about them. So there is nobody going to ask that why you are doing this and what is the purpose of that and when you can do this particular job. So there is no question arises, something like that. And we just have to manage our own things, and they would not be, I can say that they are not going to disturb us. So there is a huge difference between these two homes, and obviously that's why most of the girls out there, their favorite still, even after 30 years of wedding or even 20 years of wedding, if somebody would ask a girl or a lady that which is your favorite home, whether it is in-laws or your parents home, then ultimately 99 percentage I think the answer would be parents home. That's the difference. Expect her to assist them when it comes to whatever
Mm.
household chores, or even to fetch a glass of water, right? If somebody is
Mm.
sitting on the sofa, then obviously they would call out her and to fetch a glass of water or to fetch anything else. So she should be there, she
And
has to take care of
you
others at
can't
first.
deny.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Even she is not doing well, or if she is worn completely, she cannot say that, oh, I cannot do it right now because I'm already worn out.
Mm.
She cannot even imagine
And
about
she
that.
can't say you can take on your own. She can't say, right?
Yes, obviously. At least she could
Yeah,
not
say
imagine about it,
if
at least.
if she keep her point, so people consider she is so
Yes,
like
arrogant.
sharp, with sharp tongue. She replied us.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
Then there would be a lot of
Yeah.
rumors, right? Thank God I
Mm.
didn't get any
Mm.
such opportunities and experiences.
Mm.
Thank God for that. And but I can
Mm.
really understand because I'm also a member of this Indian community, so I can understand that each and every day we get a lot of news regarding this, the atrocities which arises or taking places in the family itself. So I can definitely
I must
imagine
say,
about that.
yeah, yeah. And I must say, you have also so many friends which can they share in your
Yes,
school or on the way, their feelings,
yes,
right?
yes,
How much they hustle bustle
yes,
on the way, right? Just because of the family's responsibilities.
Yes, many girls out there, they are not able to continue their career just because of all these reasons. So the woman is supposed to, at this condition, she is supposed to forget about her career, and only a few percentage of women out there, they have got this experience or this kind of a situation from where he is allowed to go for a work and to build a career for her. But I can say that majority of the population, I mean women population, they are suffering a lot from this, because there is hardly anybody to understand her and also to support her in order to build a good career, right? So we have to empower the woman, and we have to understand what is the importance of building up a better career for each and every woman out there. And it's also a kind of personality, personality, right? We have to build up our personality. We cannot say that yes, my personality is supposed to do all these household chores 24 hours and to support all the family members out there. The time has changed, so this is the time to change the mentality of the people also, right? So we should get that freedom to build up our own career very sooner.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly right. Okay,
Yes.
let's proceed the next question, or I can say this is my last question. So, how do you spend your time with your mom? Like usually, with chatting each other or any other way?
Okay. So, yes, when I get free time, I usually chat with my mom, especially about garments and some jewels, and obviously some gossips about some people. It's not in the wrong way, but obviously in the right way, because that's the real time when we sit together, right, on the same sofa, and we chit chat with each other about different things. So I normally and usually like to chit chat with her and to help her with some household chores. But obviously, when I help her, obviously it would be a double job for her, because I normally, I end up with something fault. So, for instance, I can say that if she wants to put 1 teaspoon of salt, then obviously I would put double of it. Then obviously all the things would go in vain, right? So whenever I go there to help her, then obviously she says that, okay, there is no need to help me out, you just stay there, we can just talk. Otherwise there is no need to do anything. You just sit there calmly, please sit down there, and we could chit chat with
Mhm.
each other. So that's what we normally prefer, and that's what we normally do. And obviously, whenever I get free time, I really like to purchase something new. New in the sense that I can say that some bindis and some, other jewelry items for my mother, and I would surprisingly give it to her. And at that time period, her expression, I really like to enjoy that expression when I mean, expression on her
Mhm.
face. So that's what I really like to do. I mean, sometimes during the chit chat, she would obviously say that, I mean, out of the blue, she says that I really want to have an ice cream. I mean, she's not purposefully doing it, but obviously out of the blue, she says that I like vanilla ice cream. Okay, one day I have to purchase it. Okay, so what I do, I really store that thing in my mind, and at the very next time, I would definitely buy it, because that's the one and only. I normally get 30 days or 20 days of vacation, so these days are supposed to do something in order to help her, or in order to bring that smile on her face, right? So I really want
Yeah,
to
I can
take care
understand.
of her.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm. You
that's
just
right.
want smile on her face,
Yes,
or just you want give her like small surprise. You just
yes,
love to give her small surprise. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, that is a good bond of between mother and daughter. Yes, that's how we can give happiness. Otherwise, I can say we can't do as much as mother do for us.
Yes, correct.
Hmm.
Okay, and
Just we are trying to do. Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yes, so I think we have already covered maybe 30 to
Yes, it's
35 minutes.
time is almost over, and I have got the notification 10 minutes before, and I think it's almost done.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So it was really amazing session with you. Thank you so much for giving your precious time.
Yes, the same thing. Likewise, I also wanted to say the same thing. I was trying to connect with you for several times, but now I am pretty sure about your situations that you might be at your in laws back then, right? So that's why you were not able to
Mhm.
reply me. But now I'm really happy that it was a nice conversation together, and I really enjoyed this conversation. So I'm looking forward to have more conversation with you in the future as well. Thank you so much for your time and
Yes,
effort.
yes. Yes, yes. So thank you so much for your patience, I must say. And sorry for that I couldn't reply you on time. Even not you, I couldn't reply to anyone on time. This is, I can say, my weakness or my problem. I am unable to understand. Sometimes, I see the messages and after a few seconds, someone is calling me, and maybe sometime I have urgent work, and after that, we got so many messages just because of groups. Then I
Yes.
usually forgot to reply.